Hey everyone, this is Jose42 back again with 366 days of cards, day 38, I believe. Sadly, I have not been getting any packages this week. Hopefully that changes soon because I'm expecting stuff. I'm waiting for it to come, but it just hasn't been coming. Anyway, I figured today I would give you a tutorial on a trick I just created recently that I call Predictor. That is in case you have not figured it out yet. You just need a regular pack of cards. Take out any gaff cards and gimmick cards and blank cards that you may have. And you also you don't really have to take out the jokers, but you can, because you won't be needing them. I guess there's only one joker in this deck. Because I haven't done a review on this Fuchsia deck. It's pretty cool because it comes with a couple of gaff cards. You get these queens that have different suits. This one's Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Hearts. This one's Queen of Clubs, Queen of Spades. Plus a joker and a blank card. Anyway, the trick. So what you want to do is have the spectator shuffle the pack until they're satisfied. Just so it looks like there's no set. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pretty much force a higher card on them. I'll explain why. And you can do this trick, you know, there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can just do it impromptu, have them select a card, and go with whatever it is. The problem is, if they select an ace, a 2, or a 3, or even a 4, it's pretty difficult to do the trick. That's why I suggest forcing a card. You don't have to have a setup. You can set up a force card if you want to, but you don't have to. All you have to do is spread the cards so that they're all mixed up. If you see a good card on top, like I have a 10 of diamonds on top, great. If you see the top card that you're going to force is a 3, that's not good, obviously. And you can even use a bottom card as a force if you wanted to, if that one looks good. If not, then obviously what you're going to do is, when you square up the cards, find a card that you want to force, and just cut it to the top, and now you have the 10 of diamonds on top. And then you just do a standard wiffle force. Get the pack a cut and hold it with a break. That's exaggerated. Wiffle till it says stop, pick up the cards at the break, and drop that card, and you just forced that 10 of diamonds on. And since you know what the card is, they can just put it anywhere in the pack they want. Doesn't matter. And then you just will need to find 3 predictor cards, as I call them. And then what you're going to do is locate the force card when you're going through the cards, and cut it so that it is exactly, in this case, 10 cards down from the tops. So there's 5, 7, 10. And now you have these selects in the force card, exactly 10 cards from top. Use whatever value it is. If it's a jack, you want it 11 cards from the top. If it's a king, 13 cards from the top. If it's a 7 cards from the top. Whatever it is. Now you're going to pull out 3 predictor cards. The first card, you have to keep the value of the force card in mind. It's a 10. The value is 10. Your 3 cards have to add up to the value of the force card. So the first card you want has to be the same color as the force. So you want a red card. And it's got to be the opposite suit. You don't want it to be the same suit, so, you know, take a 2 of hearts, for instance. The next card has got to be the same suit. as a card, so you can use, let's say, a 5 of diamonds. And then the last card, this one matches the color of your force. This matches the suit. The last card doesn't have to match. It should be the opposite color, just so that they're not all red or all black. And it's got to add up. It's got to equal the value of your force. So you got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need a 3, like this one. So again, this one's got to match the color of the force card. This one's got to match the suit of the force card. And this one has got to add up with these ones to equal the value of the force card. So once you have those 3 cards face down on the table, they won't know what they are. You can just do some false cuts. And then you can show the first card and say, okay, this card tells me your card is red. Then you show this card, okay, this one tells me your card is a diamond. Then you say, okay, this card, it tells me your card is a 3 of diamonds. And they'll be like, no, that's not my card. And they say, okay, well, we have a backup plan, or whatever pattern you want, but we have a backup plan. And that is, if I add up the values of these 3 cards, it gives me a new value to work with. Then you add them up. 2 and 5 is 7, and 3 is 10. And since they said yeah to the diamonds being the suit, or they agreed that that was the suit, we know that's the suit. Add up the value of these 3 cards, you get 10. You say, okay, that's our new value. That tells me that the value of your card is actually 10, and it's a diamond, so it's a 10 of diamonds, and they're going to say yeah. And you say, okay, even better, if I just dribble the cards or whatever, do any kind of magical gesture you want, snap, whatever. With that, just a little thing, it's now set. If I count down the value of your card, which is 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that 10th card is your selection. And I think it's a pretty interesting trick, pretty cool. One thing to keep in mind, if you're not going to force a card, you want to do it really impromptu, you're not going to know what the card is. So they're going to see the card, you're not going to know what it is. So what you're going to want to do is, while they're looking at the card, you glance at the bottom card. And then you have them cut the cards. They place the card there. Drop that on there. When you're set, you can have them cut the cards until they're satisfied. Then you can spread the cards so the cards are all mixed up. And then you locate your card, which I think was a 7 of hearts. And their card is going to be next to that, obviously. And you know it's a 10 of spades. And now you just got to do the same stuff as before. Control it, or cut it so that it is, you know, in that same value, like 10. In this case, you need to make it so that it's in 10th position. So you need to get 4 cards on top of that. So I would just double undercut them like this. And now it's in the 10th position. And then just do the same thing as before. Find 3 predictor cards that add up to the value of the card. And one matches the suit, one matches the color, and you're all set. Pretty simple trick. And I think it's probably wouldn't fool the magician, but definitely fool lay people. Anyway, let me know what you think. Some of you said you liked it before when I did the performance. Others, I don't know. Let me know what you think. And if you want to do a trick, feel free to go ahead and do it. Preferably though, give me credit. Alright, see you next time.